Disclaimer. Please be aware that the following video may contain disturbing or inappropriate content and language that may not be suitable for all audiences, including children. The purpose of this video is to educate and inform parents and communities about the potential dangers that children may face online, and to provide insight on those who may cause these dangers. It's important to note that the individuals depicted in this video are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and should not be harassed or harmed based on their actions as depicted in this video. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into another video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on notifications so you guys can be aware when we upload a new video. All right, guys. This one was our first catch in Broward County in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And yeah, guys, it's always interesting going to a new county because you never know how cops there are going to handle it. Thankfully, from you guys, our support, they already knew about us, already have heard about what we do. So when they showed up, they're already kind of ready. And yeah, guys, this one's a doozy. This gentleman, you know, he's living in a halfway house, and yet he's still making the wrong decisions, you know. And it's pretty interesting in what he says he's coming there to do. So check this video out, and at the end of the video, let me know what you guys think. Thanks. Yo, we're here, first catch ever in Fort Lauderdale, catching a 29-year-old by the name of Thomas. He came here to meet a 30-year-old female to engage in, you know, inappropriate activity. Let's go have a chat with him. What? At us? Let's go. Let's do it. Yo, Thomas.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Thomas?
What's up? How's it going? Yeah.
How are you, man?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good, dude. Yo,
Uh-huh.
I need to have a conversation with you, man. So listen, I work alongside, here, why don't you answer that? Yeah, so I work alongside an organization that monitors online activity between and adults. Listen, it's all good. Let's go outside, let's just have a conversation.
I'm not in trouble, am I?
Listen, I just want to make sure you're not a threat to.
No, absolutely
You're not?
Absolutely
Okay, let's go outside and talk. All right?
Because I was on Facebook dating, okay, first of all, and
yeah.
I had no idea about that at all, okay?
About what?
About anything. You know, all I was going to do is just be a friend, that's it, nothing else.
Okay, cool. Let's just go outside and talk.
But I'm not in trouble, am I?
Right. Not with me. No, let's go outside and talk.
Okay.
You got nothing on you, right?
No.
All right, cool.
No, like, I'm a great person, you know, I would never do anything.
You're a good person?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been a good person for?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, here's the deal. I got him with me just in case, you know, so you don't put your hands on me, I don't put my hands on you,
No,
so we can just have a conversation.
I ain't gonna put no hands on nobody.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, I got a clean record, you know, so.
Okay, cool, great, bro, great. Let's just have a little conversation about it. Let's just stand right here and talk, right here, like, so we don't gotta cause a commotion.
Okay.
So what are you doing here at the Publix?
All I was gonna do was meet as a friend. That was it. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna meet as a friend?
Yeah, that was it.
Who were you gonna meet?
Some girl. I don't know. I met her all over Facebook dating. Okay.
Here, come here. Yeah, Facebook dating.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. And what?
That was it. I was just gonna hang out with a friend or whatever I thought.
Yeah, let's. I don't want them to call anyone. Let's just go out here. No. I just want to know what's going on so I can make sure and verify that you know, you're not a threat. You're not a cop.
Absolutely not. Never.
Okay. Here, stand here for me. So, what were you gonna do with her?
Nothing.
Okay, who was it though that you were gonna meet actually? Let's start there.
Some girl I met off of Facebook dating.
Facebook dating?
Yeah, I don't even know the girl's name. Okay.
But you weren't gonna do nothing with her.
No,
You said.
no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
So
not, no.
when you guys were messaging, did you guys have any conversation about anything bad? I just want to know. I'm not sure, but I'm just asking you for honesty.
She had conversations, some bad things, and I kind of turned away. It was like, no.
You turned away from it?
Yeah.
You said I don't want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then why'd you show up here?
I thought as a friend, you know, that was how I was going to clarify, like, hey, just a friend, nothing else. You know, I even said it in the text message. Look, hey, look, I know your age. Look, can't nothing.
Because how old did she say she was? How old did she say she was?
What's this right here?
This right here is just so I can speak into it. How old did she say she was?
She said she was. I don't mess around with. So you know, I said,
Hold on, she said she was how old?
She said she was. I don't mess with my. Okay.
But but she told you your age and then you showed up, right?
Yeah, just as a friend, because I knew her cousin was bringing her, right? And as soon as
Okay,
her cousin got here, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, right? I was going to tell her cousin, look, your daughter's on Facebook dating where older men, you know, come around, you know, who could be, you know, possibly.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's what we do. We try to protect.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know who you are actually.
Who am I?
I might not necessarily you, but you know, like a group of guys who kind of like try to put, you know, like.
We catch online.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it?
Yeah.
You seen me specifically?
Maybe not you specifically, but you know, I appreciate everything y'all do. You know.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
So
my whole thing was, hey, I was gonna tell her because look, your daughter's, you know, doing all this kind of stuff, you know, and I don't want her to get, you know, meet up with the wrong person kind of deal.
Right, because that could be bad if she met up with a grown man that's coming here to meet her for.
Yeah.
Right? That would be scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So help me out here. So listen, just so I don't have to, like you said, you don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, right? I don't want to. So I just want to make sure you're not a threat to so I can leave this be and go on my way. Okay. Because the organization I work with, they monitored, they picked up some text messages between you two.
Yeah.
And some of them seem pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right? So talk to me. Let's talk kind of through this because this is how this kind of works. I need to break this down and kind of understand it.
Yeah.
So she told you how old you were, and then you said we can be friends, but that's it.
Yeah.
Because why?
Because of her age.
Oh, not yet. No. Her age?
Yeah.
Okay. So then when she said her age, what were you thinking? What was going through your head?
I was like, no, why is this girl even on here, first of all?
And you were pretty much wanting to protect her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, here's yeah. So okay, I see that, and then it says, you go, does your mom know you talk to old guys? She don't pay any attention to who I'm talking to, and you go, okay, we will see, maybe. And she goes, huh? You go, I just don't want to go to jail for talking to you, because you know it's illegal.
Yeah,
of course.
Absolutely. Because my whole point, right?
Yeah.
Was to sit there, whoever brought her, right? You know, say whatever I had to say because, you know, to get her to come up here, right? And sit there once whoever dropped her off, right? Go, look, hey, my name's Thomas, you know, you don't know me, but, you know, your daughter's been sitting there talking to older guys, you know, on this little Facebook dating app, like, you know, 30 plus guys, you know, type deal.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to do the right thing.
Man, that's awesome. I appreciate that. So
then I know y'all used to getting like these bunch of like, you know, crazy guys.
Yeah, and bad people. Yeah, you've watched the videos.
Yeah, who actually got bad intentions.
Right.
I don't have bad intentions.
Okay, so then you say to her, okay, we can give it a try. You got a point. So what did that mean?
I told you to say what I had to do to get her up here so that way I can sit there and tell her parents or whoever, you know, what's going on, you know.
That was the whole plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So then it says, what are you looking on here? She said, looking for fun. You said, what do you mean by that? And she said, just trying to have fun. And you go, am down, where you located? She goes, Delray Beach, you go, Fort Lauderdale. Nice. Okay, so that's nice, I guess. And then she says, I like when the guy takes the lead. You go, I guess we can go out if you want. She goes, go where? Like, I mean on a date. Each other. You wanted a date?
No.
So what'd that mean? So just explain it. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So explain it. Yeah.
All I was trying to do, right, was say whatever it took, you know, to get her and let her parents know, like, you know, this is.
So you were willing to say anything, even if it was bad and nasty, just to get her parents here so you can talk to them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why didn't you just block her, or say, you know what, you're too young, I can't talk to you?
Because let's just say I did, right? And she comes across another dude, right?
Yeah.
Not me, another dude, right, who actually does have bad intentions.
Right.
I don't want to live with that on my conscience.
Right. So you don't want to
see anything bad.
Got it. Okay, so then you told her we can meet, okay, and then you said she comes down here. So there's a couple more, and I just want to ask. So it says, then you said, like, what, cuddle together? Is that what you mean? She goes, huh? And you go, with a guy, what? And she goes, cuddle together. Well, if you're free in a few, you want to talk? And she says, you're saying you want to cuddle, and you said, sure, I'd love to.
Like I said before, I was going to say anything what it was to get her here so I could talk to her parents and
Yeah.
let her know what was going on.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was going to say whatever it took.
You're gonna say whatever it took. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you would say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that why when she said, so what would you want to do? And you said rub my hand through your hair. And then she said, what else? You said maybe make out.
Like I said before, do we have to go over it?
Yeah, no, I do. I have to. No, that's.
Do I have to repeat myself?
Okay.
It's gonna be the same answer, for everything. Like,
okay.
It's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
so
I was
okay.
gonna say anything, whatever it took to get her here. So whether it was her cousin who brought her, her mom, her dad, her brother, whoever brought her, I was gonna let her look. This is what your daughter's doing, okay? And I don't want to see, her meet up with the wrong person who has bad intentions. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm reading here and it says, with my hand up and down your side, maybe kiss you on the neck. So you're saying that just to
get her
because you thought she would want that?
The way she was wording stuff, right?
Well, she just kept saying, what else do you want to do? And then you said maybe pull your shirt and start kissing your chest and suck on your. You said that to her, right?
To get her here, I said whatever it took to get her here.
I know, and listen, you gotta understand from my point, from my part in this organization, I gotta make sure that you're not a threat. So law enforcement don't have to come.
No.
Okay, that's why I gotta go through each one. So you understand now?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through each message.
Okay.
So even if it's the same thing, I'm not mad at you. I'm just asking so you can understand, so I understand.
Yeah. No, I have no bad intentions at all. Like I promise you, I would never do a thing like that at all. Like.
And then and then I just need, like I said, for me to clear this with the organization, so we can go our separate ways, and the cops don't gotta come. Okay. I gotta make sure that you're not a threat, and I just gotta go through these one by one. It says, I start to kiss you below the waistline, and you said, where exactly? And then she said, where exactly? And you said, right before your.
Like I said.
But you'd say that to. You think that's right to say to?
I probably shouldn't have said those things. Okay, I will admit I'm wrong on that part.
And she goes right before it, and you said yes. I would slow and make my way to it. And she goes, huh? And you go, then I would slowly make my way to your. And then do what? And you said ask. You said I put my dick inside you.
Let me ask this question real quick. Okay.
Yes, let's hear it.
Why are we posting something like that on a Facebook dating for grown men to be not?
Okay. So every day in the U.S. So you understand because you're not knowledge on this apparently. Or have phones these days.
Oh yeah.
So they get on these apps when their parents don't monitor stuff to be rebellious, to get attention. So they get on these apps.
But like I said,
they get on these apps. I'm trying to explain to you.
Oh, okay.
And they get on there and try to talk to people to get attention, to get to older people, right? Because they like attention because maybe their parents are not monitoring it. They're rebellious. They think it's cool, right? They think that's what they want is to meet an older guy, right? But it takes a real gentleman, a real human, a real adult to say, you know what, you're young, you should get off here and block them, right? So that's why they're on there. Okay. So they're on there, right? So now with them being on there, there's groups like us that pick up conversations with them, right? So our partners are gonna go to her, and they're already talking with her. Okay, we're talking with you. We're trying to make sure you don't see nothing happen. You don't see we're good. Yeah. I'm just need to make sure. So when I walk away and I send it in organization, that. That's it. Exactly. So here's the thing. When I talk to these people, a lot of them lie to me. When they lie to me, that's when I'm like, hey, I call and I send it in, and then they get caught up. Yeah. I'm not trying to do that. That's why I'm going through each one, and I appreciate you being so cool and talking. Because someone that didn't.
Because if I was someone who had bad intention, I'd be like, no, you, I'm not talking to you.
Right, and then the cops would just come.
Then I would took off running or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, so we can get out of here and we don't got to keep beating around the bush. Let me keep going through these because I need to understand.
But
I understand. So she goes. So me being years old doesn't freak you out? She asked, and you go, kinda. I am nervous about it, but if no one knows and I won't get in trouble, then I guess it's okay.
Like I said whatever I was going to say to get her here, right, so I could tell her parents, what was her cousin, her uncle, her brother, right? Yeah. Look.
Dang, I'm getting thirsty. No, it's good. You can just, yeah, thirsty now.
Well, I was saying.
No, I was just thinking I need to go in the Publix maybe and get something soon. But no, so explain to me what steps you were going to take if her family showed up.
If her family showed up, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like,
and we're on the north side, right? Is this north side of Publix? I need to go in there and get water? All right.
I was gonna say, hey, my name's Thomas. You don't know me, but look, your daughter's on this website, and I don't want to see her because she's sitting there talking to older men that could possibly have bad intentions, and I just wanted to let you know about that. This is what's going on.
Okay.
So that was my.
So you had all good intentions this whole time.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So even when you were saying you wanted to suck on her, you wanted to put your dick inside her, all that stuff was just.
Yeah, just to get her here. That was it.
But don't you see that? Don't you think that's kind of scary?
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't that sound like the guys we catch though? The saying that type of stuff.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have went that far. So I do. That was my fault on that one, But
yeah,
I had all good intentions.
Because
look,
what would the problems be? Like, what could happen if she would have showed up and you didn't make the decision to say no, and you gave in to the temptations and you went hung out?
I would never give in to temptation to a never.
You wouldn't give in to what?
Temptation.
You want to give into it?
I would never. Like a girl could sit there and strip butt naked, and I would turn the other eye.
Okay. Is that why you asked for body pics of her? Why'd you ask for pictures of her like that?
To see, who I was looking for, right?
Okay.
So that way, I could see what car she was getting out of, so I could approach the parents or whoever.
Okay. And tell me, like I said, let's take the steps. So I know that you're a good dude. What protection or what steps were you gonna take to protect? Like when you talk to the mom, or what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, hey, look.
You can set that down. You gotta keep holding it.
Sorry.
No, yeah, take a drink. You don't gotta sit down. It's gotta be tiring.
I've never had this happen before, so
You've never been caught? Like in this type of situation?
I've never been in like a situation like this ever. So.
Ever? Never.
Never.
And are you from here? Or are you from down Delray?
I'm actually from Georgia, but I live here in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. Why you live down here?
I'm a ex-drug addict.
Okay.
I've been sober almost a little over 2 years now.
2 years. Nice. Okay. Are you in like a halfway house?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. So you're trying to get your life better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't you think that maybe
I probably should just maybe try calling the number, be like, look, and hopefully her mom answers or something, and be like, hey, look, this is what your daughter's doing.
Right.
Or try to figure it another way rather than.
But don't you think the best thing would have been when she said, hey, for you to say, hey, get off this, if you like, right? Because you want to protect her, so shouldn't you say get off?
Yeah,
but
that's probably the step I should have taken. I figured a face-to-face conversation, like a parent, anyone can sit there and call, you know what I mean, and tell them whatever.
Because you gotta realize,
but it takes a real
right.
I'm old school.
Parents gotta worry about their right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing. That's why we do what we do, so we can protect from
like I said,
monsters meeting up.
Y'all,
you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I appreciate you respecting us, and I appreciate you supporting our what we do. But you got to understand, there is a better way for you.
So next time, just block it and just.
Well, I mean, you're 29, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Just block her and don't even worry about that way. I don't end up in this kind of mess again.
I mean, think about it. It takes some effort to walk from your house to come up here, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like.
But like I said,
I know you said you have a clean record. You're a good guy, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of good people in the world, and all it takes is one bad decision and poor choice. And do you understand that if you would have met up with her, it could have changed her life?
Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Could have completely changed her life, dude.
Or mine.
How would it change yours?
Probably prison.
Well, I'm saying, do you understand that alone with, even if you didn't do anything with her, like the messaging alone.
All it takes is her to say one word that he touched me. That's all it takes.
Yeah. Well, all it takes is if, like I said, if I clear this, I got to send to the organization. If they want to and they send this in, these chat logs, that's a felony, and and that's terrible. I don't want people to go to prison, but I also don't want to be in danger from monsters on the internet.
Absolutely not. Yeah, like I said, my intentions were none of the good intentions. I was going to talk to the parents and say, hey, look, this is what your daughter doing. She's, on here on this little Facebook dating, talking to, bad people and stuff, whatnot. That I'm not a bad person. That's the reason I'm coming up here and talking to you. So that was my whole intention.
All right. I mean, but you and you gotta understand. So like when I usually catch these people, do you think I probably hear this quite a bit?
Oh, absolutely. But you probably also, dealing with people, probably repeat offenders for one,
Right.
Repeated offenders, people probably with all kinds of felonies,
Yeah. And but what about the ones that don't ever get caught, that are bad individuals, that you know what I'm saying? The ones that do like you. Like, so you come up here, you're clean record, you got all this, you know, you're a good dude, you say, you wouldn't harm no one. Like, think about that. And then you show up like one of these other guys, and but say you would have hung out with her.
Yeah.
You see my problem?
Yeah.
See how it's hard for me to understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
So listen, Thomas, you've been awesome, and I appreciate you being respectful. I'm just asking because here's the thing.
Okay.
I can't live with myself and clear this off with the organization if I just need a little honesty. So I know you admitted that you come up here, but be honest. Were you? And this is how this goes one way or the other. I just need to know the honest truth. Was it a 50-50 shot maybe that you would hang out with her just to hang out as friends? You can be honest.
Honestly, probably not.
You don't think there's a 50-50 shot of it?
No. Not without her mom or dad around, no.
But the problem is you never said that in the messages.
Because that was the only way I would have gotten her here, you know?
So it sounds like you're saying when you say that's the only way I would have gotten here, that you're willing to do anything
to talk. So
well, if that's the case, why didn't you just report it to the ICAC, the Internet Crimes Against Children? Why didn't you just come? Why didn't you call it to the cops?
I didn't know you could do that.
You don't think if a kid on the internet doing something reckless that you can't call the cops and alert them? Of course you can.
I didn't know that.
But I'm saying if you're so worried and you're gonna come up here and protect the kid, I'm just trying to break this down so I understand.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just call the law enforcement?
Because I didn't know you could do that, is what I was saying, like about stuff that goes on online. You know, I didn't know you could call the cops about that because, you know, me growing up as, you know, I've seen all kinds of stuff go on, you know what I mean? And, you know, not once I heard about anyone calling the cops because this person did this online, you know, like criminated or not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you do understand that, like, it doesn't really make sense for you to go in the hassle, have her come all the way here just to tell her that when she's on an hour drive or whatever it was. How long did she say the drive was for her?
Hour.
About an hour?
No, she never said.
She never said how long? She just said my cousin's gonna drop me off?
Yeah.
And you said cool?
Yeah.
Because what were you gonna come to her and hang out in Delray or something? I read some messages maybe. Maybe next week you were if it didn't work today? No?
No, I was more of like, my whole plan, right, was, like I said, was to talk to the parents. That was it.
But she said her cousin was dropping her off, right?
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I would have talked to her cousin then, since, you know, she was the one dropping her off.
Okay, so let me reenact it just so I know that you're not lying to me, since you already had it planned. I'm the cousin. I walk up with her. What would you say?
Look, my name's Thomas. You don't know me, okay? But your daughter's been talking on this Facebook dating where older men are at, you know, and she's been talking to some older men. She's tried talking to me, and I just wanted to let you know I don't want to see no harm go to her.
Hold on, she was talking to you? What do you mean she was talking to you? And then, hold on.
She kept trying to hit on me kind of deal, and I told her no.
Oh, you told her no?
Yes.
So, if I look in my little cousin's text right now, it's going to show that you said no?
Yes.
So it won't show that you said anything?
Mm-mm.
So then, I'm the cousin, right? So then I go and look at her phone. What about all those messages we just read? Remember all the messages?
Yeah.
So you did talk, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the cousin. Remember, we're reenacting. We're playing role playing here. I'm the cousin, and she says, "Well, what if I look on her phone? Is there anything from you?" What would you say to her, to the cousin? You gonna lie to her? Or you gonna admit, like, I said it to get you here? What are you gonna say? I'm here. I'm the cousin.
I admit there was some things I probably shouldn't have said. I just wanted to get her here so that way I could talk to you.
Oh, so you just wanted to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, so you wanted to protect my cousin.
Yes.
Well, what do you think we should do now? You're just letting me know so I can monitor her?
Yes, absolutely. That's my point.
Okay, so you just came and did all this just to... Oh, sorry, that guy's... thought he was looking at us. So you walked all the way up here just to tell me?
Yes.
And none of those messages, you didn't mean them?
No.
But you could see how I could read those and think that you were coming to put your inside my little cousin.
Yeah, absolutely. I probably should have handled it a different way. Probably just blocked her and went on about my way. Right. But I didn't want to see, you know, somebody else. You know, let's just say she messed with somebody else who actually did meet up with her and actually did mean harm.
Well, sir, you did meet up with her. You're here.
But
how do I know that you're just saying this, and how do I know that you're just not telling me because I'm here?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have came up to you to talk to you. I would have went up to talk to her if I had that intention.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's how it would have went
Yeah, absolutely.
the whole time.
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, you see how for me,
Yeah, yeah.
for what I do, how it's hard to understand.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And you're telling me, do you believe in God?
Absolutely, man.
So you wouldn't lie.
No, absolutely.
You go to church?
Yeah, I go to church every Sunday. My halfway requires that we go to church. And I go to like Bible study on Wednesday, and then we have like a house meeting with 2 house meetings, which is also another 2 Bible studies.
Now tell me, do you think this is something God would be happy about you showing up and doing?
He probably thinks I probably should just blocked her and went on about my way, and not involve myself into someone else's business, regardless.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know that God's favorite people on earth are God's. Right?
Absolutely.
It's 6:24. Look, do you believe in God or you obey God? Which one are you?
Obey.
You're obey? You obey God?
Yeah.
You
absolutely.
think right now is maybe a time you're not obeying him? Right?
I mean, I didn't do anything or wasn't planning on doing anything at all, so I don't feel like I, disobeyed him because, like I said, my point was to talk to the cousin.
Right, but do you think it's not obeying him by you talking, saying you want to suck on her, you want to put your dick inside her?
I probably shouldn't have said all that.
But
like
you don't think he would approve of that, right?
Probably not.
Right, and you don't think if it wasn't us, a group that monitors it, and it was undercover cops, or what do you think they would say?
Say that again?
If it wasn't us, and it was like real law enforcement that was doing this, what do you think they would say?
I'd probably be in some trouble because you know how cops are.
Yeah, I mean,
they'll do anything to get an arrest in.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll do anything to do the right thing and protect, right? Right.
Not just an arrest period. It don't matter to them. Whether it's something that actually needs to be arrested for, or something that doesn't.
Yeah.
They're gonna do whatever they
can.
You
trust cops?
Not really.
Not really.
They've never really.
I mean, I could see
every
it's like iffy. Yeah, you're right. It's like hit or miss. It's circumstantial.
Yeah, every situation I just had my scooter stolen. Right, there was no help to me at all.
They didn't help you at all.
No.
Because they're probably out worrying about real stuff like robbers, murderers, those type of people doing real things. Does your halfway you're still allowed to smoke those?
Yeah, it's just a vape.
Just a vape?
Yeah.
Okay, just like a little nicotine?
Yeah, that's it.
So, are you currently on any drugs?
No.
You're clean as can be?
Absolutely.
How long you been clean now?
Like I told you at the beginning, about a little over 2 years now.
Over 2 years of like no alcohol, no nothing?
No nothing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, what do you think? Like, your parents? You still in touch with your parents?
Yeah.
Right. What do you think they would say if we were calling them? You're like, Mom, Dad, I just got in a situation where I wanted to really protect this, but I kind of went about it the wrong way, and this is what happened. What do you think they would say?
She probably would have been upset. Been like, look, you should have just blocked her.
Right.
Which, hey, I'll take it as a lesson learned. Next time, just block them. Don't even worry about trying to meet up with family or do.
Because you shouldn't meet up with a year-old for, right?
I wasn't gonna meet up with her for that. I told you.
I know, but the messages show differently. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, off of those, there's better ways to go about protecting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
like I said, I know that now. Just handle it a little better next time than the way I tried to handle it.
Have you ever in your life, talked to message or found an attraction towards, or, is it more or less because you'd be scared to get in trouble?
It's more I'm scared. I'm scared to get in trouble. I don't want nothing to do with it.
All right, so that would lead me to only believe so you're scared to get in trouble. So it's more about you than the life.
It's about the life too. That too.
Right, but also because you don't want to get in trouble.
Like it's a lot of reasons really.
Yeah.
One I could get in trouble. Two, you know what I mean. For the safety, you gotta think about their safety too,
Right,
it's not all about you.
Right, so you getting in trouble is the least of the worries.
Yeah, absolutely.
The life is the most important thing.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, I respect that. That's something that I appreciate because I'm in the business of wanting to protect and make sure that they aren't in danger when they're talking to people on the internet and they're not meeting adults, right? I mean, what do you think from this point forward, if anybody would ever message you and say, what is your first response going to be?
Block them.
Block them.
Yeah, for now on, just block them.
Yep, not even give them any attention?
Nope. No attention at all.
Right, because you
Don't even worry about trying to meet them with just so you can, you know, talk to the parents or whatever. You know what? Just block them because you guys are out here to take care of that part.
Right. And have you seen our videos, you think?
Not you personally, no.
But you've seen these type of videos?
Yes.
Which ones?
I didn't know if they was like actually real or like, you know, local in the state like I live in.
You see them in Florida?
No, I've not seen them in Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because hopefully.
I think the ones I've always seen, I think they was like in California or something like that.
Okay, I understand. So what kind of cup? What is that in there? You're not alcohol, right?
No. It's Coke.
It's Coca-Cola.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let me see.
You can smell it if you want.
Okay. Let me smell it one more time.
Yeah, go for it. Probably I had my coffee in there earlier. It's probably what you're smelling.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want you to have any alcohol in your system, you know?
No, absolutely not.
All
Like
right.
I said, I ain't done anything in like over 2 years.
Nothing in 2 years? So in 2 years, this is the first big mistake you've made? Right?
Yeah. Like next time, you know, just block them and just move on.
Right. Okay.
And I'll make sure that happens.
All right. Well, hey, Thomas, why don't you turn around and talk to these officers right here?
What's going on?
You're just being detained right now.
You're here to meet a 13-year-old for my man.
No,
That's
I'm
what's
not.
going on.
No, I'm not.
Well, I have the messages to.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I have not done anything wrong.
Well, these messages say otherwise, and you being here says otherwise.
No.
Well, we'll let the court handle that.
What's going on?
I gotta go to work
This
tomorrow.
gentleman right here showed up to meet a 13-year-old female for.
Absolutely
Well,
not.
I have everything you guys need,
Never.
officers.
My intention, right? I'll tell you. Look.
Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you mind if I pat you down?
Yeah, go for it.
You have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's in my left pocket.
We'll get what you guys did.
Yep.
1 second.
Hey, Chris, get this area. All right, guys, we're gonna talk to these officers. Let's shout out to Fort Lauderdale, showing up. Oh, they brought out the whole county here. Whew. What? Came to meet a 13-year-old girl for. No, one of our decoys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, 561 PC.
561 PC.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Oh, they brought out this detective.
Whoop whoop.
You heard nothing?
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
You the PC dude, ain't
Yeah.
Man, I your page, bro.
Yo, I appreciate it.
Bro.
I appreciate the
Keep doing
support.
what
We
you
just
doing,
caught
bro.
one right here.
Man, y'all are amazing.
Yo, I appreciate the support, bro.
There was a dude in Boca, from Boca Middle.
That we caught. Yeah, I caught the teacher. Yeah.
Step
Thank you,
on,
bro.
my friend.
Appreciate you, man.
Part of my youth pastor. Yeah, I went to church with him.
Yo, there is no internet here or service here.
Thank you, man.
We might have to walk, or I'm having no service here under this building.
Yeah, we can walk.
Yeah.
My truck.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Sorry about this. Bro, can you pull him up? You're gonna have to. It just says SOS. I've never had this. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me go live. Yo, how do you have full bar?
Bro, I got AT&T, dog.
No.
How long was he communicating with this?
Let's see here.
Shout out Fort Lauderdale.
Here we go. So it might have been started yesterday or today. Okay, today. They met on Facebook dating. They come over here. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Swap pic, please. You're so beautiful. So beautiful. How old are you again? 29. What about you? Probably gonna block me, but I'm. Your joke's right? No. I mean, we can be friends, but that's it. I thought, okay. And then what you guys want to see? I just don't want to go to jail for talking to you. You can give it a try. You got a point. So what are you looking for in here? Looking for fun. There we go. So then he said, we can, I guess we can go out if you want. Go out where? Like Adele, oh, I see, but we haven't met yet. We can meet when? How about Monday, Tuesday, free today and come up there. No, get there unless you can meet at the train station. And then we got him, she just suggested to come here instead. What do you consider fun? Maybe dance together, huh? So then she said, so you're saying you want to cuddle? Sure, I'd love to cuddle. And this is when all the probable cause began. I'd be down. What else are you thinking? I want to put my tongue in your mouth and side. Maybe put my shirt and start kissing your chest. I'm going to suck on your neck. I'm going to suck and pull your pants down. I'm going to start to kiss below your waist. Oh, where exactly? Before your blah, blah. I'm going to ask you to help me get undressed. I'm going to put my inside you. Oh, dang. Inside where your oh, dang. Okay, with what? Okay, so me being years old doesn't freak you out at all? Kind of. I am nervous about it, but no, if no one gets trouble for it, then I guess it's okay. Okay, cool. And then you want to? Can I get the most? So train station, no. And then let's see. He shows others. Thank you. Would you be walking to the train? He's at his halfway. I guess he's in a halfway house. That's him. He sent a picture. Okay, we can meet anywhere. It doesn't have to be right there. He suggested this Publix. That was him. That's the location. So you saw the intent. Here's the location. He sends a picture of him on the way. Oh, that was the picture of him sitting on the couch in that shirt. Actually, closer at 4. I got the Publix. Okay, cool. Yes, till 10. I'm not free tomorrow. Okay, waiting for you to play my cousin. She said I had to ask my cousin to give me a ride. She's obviously. My cousin said she can drop me off because she has to go the way something. I can be there around 6 if that's okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Then where are we gonna go back to your place? We will figure it out. And then, yeah, he said, let me know there, and I'll start walking. And then he said,
But yeah, if he catches us at a bad time, we've done this 100 times.
never.
So if I send you a link, you can.
So
upload all
the
those?
accent link, or what's it called?
The accent link.
Accent, yeah. So the Google Drive can't upload to that. So, obviously that's the first time with you guys. The way we do it, we send it to the lead officer's email, the Google Drive, and then you have everything. But then you're gonna have to have our decoys. I don't do the decoying. I have an organization called PCI that does it. You're gonna have to get their information, obviously, and they're gonna send you it. So because the prosecutors and the state attorney likes it to where my hands don't touch it. Less hands, obviously, is best. So then he'll send it directly to you from his phone. But we'll both send it, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying you're going to want it from him, too. And I'll give you all his information. And I can get him on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And then if he used his number, so obviously you guys can call his phone. And I got the number here. He walked.
You walked here?
Yeah. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale. What? Shout out to Fort Lauderdale, baby. Hey, hold your phone, please. Can I go live on your phone?
This one you can. I think. Here. You have to put in there stuff. It was linked to, or wasn't, but it shows the profile thing.
Yo, Fort Lauderdale brought the house, baby. Shout out to
How
Fort.
many-
Yo, your boy's sweating bullets. These jackets, I don't know what I'm thinking in South Florida. I just feel like it makes me feel more official. FTL might have to be our new.
You're not lying. It wasn't that far of a drive, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Watch out, Dustin.
Shout out to PCI for decoying this catch. My man Eric is an animal. Yo, is Eric's number on there?
On my other phone, yeah.
No, I haven't done that yet. Yep.
What's your name?
Dustin.
Is this the number he was using?
Let's see. If not, it's definitely an app, but let's see. Alright, hey, I gotta use yours again. Just so you guys can see. I don't know why there's like no service out here.
Where are you guys from?
Delray. Well,
Oh,
West
Delray.
Palm,
Oh,
Delray.
okay.
Well, I live there. I'm not from there, but. Yep.
He gave me that on body camera too, which is good.
Yep. Perfect.
How do you like the glasses? Does it work?
Bro, incredible, dude. Best investment ever.
And your phone number? For the zip, you mean?
Or the zip. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do those ones get dark in the sun?
Yeah. When the sun hits
What's
them.
your company called? Or is it
It's just my social media. 561 PC.
561 PC?
Mm-hmm.
What's your social media handle?
Yeah.
Sorry.
My social media handle?
No, that's
Oh, wait. I say you can.
he's got the phone number. And
Chris, my camera guy.
just a
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, someone gonna do a sworn statement?
We're waiting on it.
Yeah, the way we do things
Yep.
is usually we'll have a detective come out
Okay.
for something like this.
Yep.
If the detective wants to come out, then they'll do a sworn statement. If not, then we'll do it. So just hang out for a few minutes.
All
if
right.
you want, and
No worries.
We'll get with you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Dude said I got work tomorrow.
He got work
You
tomorrow.
better call off tomorrow, buddy. Are you recording right now?
Yeah. You better call off. What up, Chris?
better call
Yo,
off tomorrow.
this is the man right here.
Yes, sir.
Yo, drop of a bucket. This dude drives an hour. Everybody wants to know why I don't bring anyone else. Like, oh, let me come help out. No. Are you drop of a bucket? Hey, Chris, I'm on my way. Listen, I gotta tell him not to come yet. That's how fast he is reacting. Crazy.
Hey, as long
Yo,
as not-
homeboy left his coffee cup.
Oh, no, his mug, yeah.
Oh. But yo, shout out to my boy Chris. This man is unbelievable. Yo, you're the man, Chris. Dab it up. Boom.
That's dope, bro. That other guy, recognition, we're in Fort Lauderdale.
Yup.
He's like, yeah, I went to Boca.
Yeah,
Boca.
just man, hey, the support, man, is so crazy down here in South Florida. I just can't thank you guys enough. Yo, share these videos, comment, like, subscribe, help us grow. And then I could have groups doing it in different states. You know, it's just there's so much more that needs to be done, right? Still building this process, and right now it starts with me and Chris, PCI, PvP, OPI. I got a new buddy that's gonna be decoying out of 561 PC out of West Palm, Royal Palm area. He's in training right now, learning. If you're wanting to decoy and you want to do this, like, it's like burning in your heart to be a part of this, then hit me up. You're gonna have to go to court, trials, depositions. You're gonna be involved. This is a real case. You know, you might even get sued. I don't know why. You might though. But yeah, guys, this is real stuff. You know, this is a Saturday night. Saturday night at 6:45. You know, when I say I don't want to do this, I mean like it's sad that I gotta come here and catch a grown man come to me for this. But no, like I want to be here to catch these guys. Somebody has to, right? But no, it sucks and that's what I mean when I say that I don't want to have to be out here doing this. But all over the world, they're meeting up with people online, and the worst is happening, guys.
Locked up anybody in Broward for this?
This is our first one in Broward ever. I've done I don't know how many in
My
Delray.
sergeant is just asking. So it's
Yeah.
mostly in Delray.
Yeah,
Broward, right?
we're like on our 7th conviction. No, we're getting them, but this is our first one we've ever done out here. Okay. This is like testing the water to see how the prosecutor is gonna handle this and see. But yeah, but in West Palm, to go.
What are they actually charging them with?
Traveling to meet them.
And then wrongful with a communication device. Yeah, using the wrongful use here. I got mug shots.
Yeah, if we could get like the name.
They don't have anybody in Broward though. This is the first one.
Yep.
I mean, at least
sure
we
it's the
can
same.
see the statute and everything.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? This
Yeah.
is here it is. You guys want to see it? Obscene. Yo, what is up with my stuff? Traveling to meet them after use of compute to lure.
And then if they admit to
and then use two-way communication device facilitate a felony.
So this person that like you guys like
Yeah.
girl,
Is a decoy.
It's a decoy.
Yep.
So is it actually like a female you guys know or anything?
No, there's an organization called PCI. They're a nonprofit organization that does decoying, and there's a guy that's doing the texting, and then he has that girl, like it's her face tuned. She's a grown woman, but it's face tuned, and she'll do like the calls or whatever.
Okay. So that's like the organization you guys work for?
Work with, just alongside. Yep. They call us, notify us, but they had a guy out here, so they let us know. Here, I'll show this off. Yeah. These are all our traveling to meet use two-way.
So those are the.
Yeah, them are the two. So the reason there's like 2 other charges that we don't get that stick because our decoy is out of state. So if he was in state, there'd be 2 more. But these are the 2 that they get him on. And like I said,
where
Delray Beach, Delray here, all these cases. Look.
All
So
right,
that's a
show me-
teacher. He's convicted 2 years.
Show me the case number that they have on it.
Yeah, hold on one second. Where is? Oh, here you go. So this one is booking. This. I don't know if it's on the booking number, the jacket number.
It's the jail number, right?
Oh, let me start with that.
This was a school teacher that just got sentenced for 2 years that we caught. Yeah. But that's how it was when we first started doing this in Delray, like 3 years ago. They had no idea what to do. Like they were just like, and then we just kept doing it, and then finally prosecutors listened. These are real crimes. We got to take them. So they need to be in certain ways, and that's why I said I got everything for you guys. Yep.
But not many people do what you guys do.
No, not at all. Yeah, I started 3.
Training the Delray Beach?
I trained at Kill Clip FC in Deerfield.
What?
Kill Clip FC, and it's like a pro
Oh,
MMA
from
team.
Deerfield?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just live in Delray.
Oh, okay.
We gotta blur that out. No, just playing. Everybody knows that already. Oh, no. Yeah. Your girl's in there, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. That's why, like, I have a ton of friends. So guys at my church are in SWAT for Fort Lauderdale, or, you know, a lot of people down here. I've just never done it because we're getting convictions in Delray, and I was like, why change it? And he was gonna travel to Delray, but he decided not to because he said, I can't afford it only until Tuesday, and I don't like waiting, like, right? So he's agreeing to meet up here because a lot of these guys will bail, you know, or something or whatever, and then I'll have to go to their house and do it, and I don't like doing that.
Started this 3 years ago?
Yeah, just doing it. Just like I fight full time. I train. So like my buddy is a cybersecurity owner. He's been doing it for big organizations all over the world. I didn't even know about it. I knew about Chris Hansen, you know, everyone knows that, but I didn't know anything about it. And then he showed me and I was like, yo, I'm not afraid to confront these dudes. Let's do it. And then we kept doing it, and then just started doing it. And then now I realized how big of a problem it was. And I mean, it wasn't, you know, he told me, I had a story I shared with him. Like, my childhood best friend was by our principal for like 2 years from 6th grade to 8th grade. And we didn't know about it. Like, I'm with this kid every day, riding bikes every day, like, lives with me. Never told me until the dude himself, and not my friend, the principal did. He was like the 80s and paying him off or something, and then he filed bankruptcy and couldn't afford to do it anymore, so he ended up himself, and then and my friend sued the school for $2 million, and that's when I found out. Yeah, but so like, yeah, there's, you know, like, it's just, and I'm definitely gonna bleep this one out, but nah, you know, my friend was like a good-looking kid, straight, you know what I mean, stud athlete. And it just here, let me tell you how bad this is. We called a guy in Boynton. They seize his phone. They'll handle it a little different and everything. They seize the phone, do investigation, do arrest, and that's fine too if you guys did it that way. Because it's still, if they handle it the right way, should be charged and convicted. But they caught the dude, seized his phone. They let him go. He went and get a new phone. Boynton did their first undercover sting. Did the same thing, and he came to meet he came and met the undercover cop, and they arrested. And mentioned it to the decoy. I just got. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble again. So that's not a testimony to what we do and how bad it is. Who's the lead to him?
That's our sergeant.
No, that's our sergeant. Yeah.
Sergeant's got the... So if that's something they're like wondering, like, I don't expect him to get arrested right now. But I do expect his phone to at least get seized. So a search warrant's done on the phone. So because a lot of times the prosecutors like it like that, because then it's tight, and like if you arrest on the scene, sometimes because it's like all over, you know, with how they'll deal with it. But I've never done it here, so it's trial and error.
Trying to get rid of get hold of one of our detectives to see
if folks show up. Oh, he ain't coming yet?
No, we're trying to get a hold of one of them
to see what he wants to do. And I didn't want to know, yeah, because like the problem is if I came to you guys before and then I told you guys, and then I came out here and did it and called you guys, and so, like, they would say it's like working with you guys. That's why I don't call ahead anymore. I don't do none of that. I just call you guys like a regular, because it's a crime.
So it'll stick more.
Yeah, 100%.
Listen, we're just as interested in it. It's cool what you guys do, you know?
No, I mean, it's something that I'm finding out. So Delray, all their road patrol got briefed on it, had to take a course, Boynton too. Like, we're making a difference, you know, like these, and they're doing it because like ICAC's like, yo, we're paying for this, but then there's these groups out here that are doing it for free. And yeah. So then they're like getting frustrated. But obviously there's not enough going on if we're able. And my decoys do it randomly. Like if I did this full time, if I, you know, catch someone every day. Listen, guys. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale again. Shout out to OPI. Shout out to PCI. Shout out to PVP. Shout out to everybody that supports us. Shout out to my man Chris. You guys, we're making a difference. We're making a change. we were exposing these monsters, and we were protecting children. 561 PC. Peace. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Yeah, that was a interesting one. The guy literally like role played with me and told me what he was gonna do. And you guys, when I kind of beat around the bush, or if I ask the same questions, or if I ask similar questions, whatever the case may be, you guys, we're just trying to stall these guys until the cops show up. There's nothing from stopping them taking off. I'm not gonna stop them physically, obviously. That would be illegal. But you know, sometimes I gotta mumble and just kind of keep the conversation going until the cops get there, right? You know, obviously the best thing in these catches is getting arrest and conviction, and the next best thing, can't even talk today, guys. I'm off. But the next best thing is, you know, exposing them with these videos. So yeah, guys, I mean, I try to stall them as long as I can. I try to, you know, get them to admit as much as I can before the cops get there. And I like doing it that way, guys, because a lot of times I think we found success with the fact that these guys kind of admit everything to myself already, that when the cops show up, they kind of just spill it all out because they already feel like, you know what, I already told him, I know I'm wrong. So I'm finding higher success rate with, you know, them admitting to the cops after I already talked to them and already confronted them, already got them to, you know, say everything. So this dude, obviously, you know, he's in a halfway house and he's not used to making the best decisions. And, you know, he can say whatever he wants. He can say, you know, he came there to talk to the parent, to help him out. You guys know the deal. You guys have seen enough of these videos. You guys have heard these guys lie and lie and lie, and that's all it really is. But I just got word actually today, ironically. So in these catches, they don't always get arrested on the scene. And you're thinking maybe, why is that? Oh, you know, they're getting dropped. No, guys, that's not the case. So this is a prime example. He didn't get arrested. He got his phone seized. And then today, I got notified that his arrest warrant is active. So he will be getting arrested and charged for the crimes that he committed. Yeah, guys, I'm fine with him not getting arrested. Like I've said, if you watched, you already know. The detectives prefer to, you know, make sure the case has no holes in it and, you know, do the investigation on the phone first. And then after they gathered all the evidence, then going out and doing the arrest warrant, which I'm totally fine with because, you know, we're seeing the results. So I can't thank, this is a PCI's catch. Shout out to my man Eric, PCI. He decoyed this catch. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to be in Broward more often now, especially knowing that they're arresting. That's a good sign. So shout out to Fort Lauderdale PD, and shout out to you guys. I got a lot of support when I was out in Fort Lauderdale. A lot of support. So shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everyone that's been following and supporting us. You know, leave some comments if you want. Leave a ton of comments. Get the algorithm, take this video and, you know, show it to the masses to expose these guys, because like I said, the best thing is get arrested and convicted. Second best thing is to expose them in case the first best thing doesn't happen. But even if the first thing does happen, you know, having these videos circulate and exposing these people for who they really are is really important. So yeah, I thank you guys. I can't thank you enough. Like I said, shout out to PCI, shout out to my man Chris, holding it down, driving from freaking West Palm all the way to Fort Lauderdale on the snap of a fingers to come record. Can't thank him enough. And yeah, guys, appreciate the donations. The merch store, get the 561PC Protect the Children merch. And yeah, let's keep this ball rolling, guys. Let's keep on exposing this darkness, and let's keep protecting children. 561PC. Peace.